They said loyalty was forever. But in a cold Milwaukee night, under the flickering lights of a quiet Fiserv forum, Giannis Antetokounmpo sat in the silence of his own thoughts. The echoes of a second-round playoff exit still haunted him. The pain wasn't just the scoreboard, it was the feeling that time was slipping through his fingers. He gave this city everything: 2 MVPs, a championship in 2021 that felt like a fairy tale. But now, that magic felt distant. His heart was torn between the comfort of loyalty and the burning hunger for more. Whispers became rumors, and those rumors became shockwaves that hit Los Angeles like a storm. Giannis to the Lakers, the city that breathes greatness, that drinks in drama like wine, that doesn't just chase titles, it demands them. And now, those same golden banners that once defined Kobe, Magic, Kareem, soon carry the name of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Alongside LeBron James, alongside Luka Doncic. It sounds impossible, and yet here we are. Every network, every feed. Every NBA insider lit up like a Christmas tree when the speculation dropped. This wasn't just a trade rumor. It was a potential shift in the basketball universe. But behind the glitz, a hard truth waited. Pulling this off would require a miracle, kind of financial chaos that makes even billionaires sweat. We're talking luxury tax hell. We're talking trading depth for destiny, breaking apart a roster, burning bridges, betting everything on the weight of 3 names: Giannis, LeBron, Luka. And that brings us to the man in the middle. Giannis has always been about heart, about work, about staying grounded in a league obsessed with glamour. But something changed. Maybe it was the back-to-back playoff disappointments. Maybe it was watching other superstars jump teams and collect rings while he carried Milwaukee on his back. Or maybe it was looking at his growing family and realizing that legacy is louder than loyalty. And so, the question no one ever thought would be asked was suddenly real. Is Giannis done in Milwaukee? The Bucks? Quiet, uncomfortable. A franchise paralyzed by the thought of losing its soul. But behind closed doors, they know Giannis has leverage. It's the kind you can't buy. And if he wants out, they can't stop him. You can only try to make the landing soft. Los Angeles, meanwhile, sits at a crossroads. LeBron James, age 40, still putting up 22.5 points, 7.8 assists, and 6.9 rebounds per game, is running out of pages in his final chapter. The window is closing fast. Luka Doncic, just 26, putting up 30.1 points, 9.0 assists, and 8.6 rebounds, already looks like the future. But even his brilliance needs support. A third piece. It's a juggernaut. Someone to take the burden when the lights are hottest. What if Giannis is that piece? On paper, it's beautiful. But basketball isn't played on paper. 3 ball-dominant stars. 1 basketball, 1 shot at glory. The chemistry unknown. The egos, real. The coaching, crucial. This isn't 2K. This is blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Can they gel? Can they defend? Can they trust each other when the game's on the line? That's where this story takes its first twist, because as the whispers turned into front-page headlines, something wild happened. Giannis didn't deny it. He didn't commit to the Bucks. He didn't double down on loyalty. Instead, he paused, reflected, and said just enough to keep the world guessing. That pause, that silence, that was everything. It was the sound of a superstar truly considering what comes next. And the Lakers, they pounced. They began clearing cap space. Quiet meetings, scouting their own roster for tradable pieces. D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves. Picks. Everything was on the table if it meant getting Giannis. Nothing was sacred. Then came the next shock. Luka Doncic. He didn't just accept the idea. He embraced it. In a late-night press conference, after a triple-double against the Suns, 32 points, 10 assists, 11 rebounds, he smiled and said, "I just want to win. Whoever wants to win with me, let's build something crazy." And just like that, the internet exploded. Fans cried betrayal. Milwaukee fans felt abandoned. Lakers fans, electrified. The idea of Luka, LeBron, and Giannis in purple and gold wasn't just a dream anymore. It was a vision. and that vision had teeth. Flash forward, the trade happens. It shakes the NBA to its core. Giannis leaves Milwaukee in tears, in pain, but with purpose. And now, it begins. Opening night, Los Angeles. The Lakers take the court against the defending champion Denver Nuggets. Giannis drops 29 points and 13 rebounds. Akdanta adds 28 and 12 assists. LeBron, a vintage 24.9 assist performance. Final score, Lakers 121, Nuggets 113.72 to start to the season. But it's not all smooth. There's tension. Luka and Giannis bump heads over late-game decisions. LeBron plays peacemaker. Role players struggle to find identity. The media questions everything. But behind the scenes, the bond grows. Slowly, painfully, but it grows. By the All-Star break, the narrative flips. 36-4 record. The Lakers dominate both ends. Giannis leads the league in fast break points and defensive rating. Luka orchestrates the half-court offense with surgical precision. LeBron, ever the strategist, manages minutes and still averages 21.2 points. Bench players like Gabe Vincent and Taurean Prince thrive in defined roles. Suddenly, they're not just a team, they're a machine. Then another twist. Western Conference Finals. Game 7. Lakers vs. Clippers. Tie game, 0.8 seconds left. Ball goes to Luka. Everyone expects a step-back three, but instead he drives, kicks it to the corner. Giannis wide open, splash. Game over. Lakers advance, and the NBA shakes once again. The finals. Boston Celtics, one title away from no. 18, just like the Lakers. A legacy war. Game 1, Celtics steal it in LA. Game 2, Lakers answer back. Game 3, Giannis dominates, 34 points, 16 rebounds. Game 4, Tatum responds with 41, tied 2-2. Game 5, Luka explodes, 38 points, 14 assists. Lakers lead 3-2. Then Game 6, the energy in crypto. COM Arena is nuclear. Fourth quarter, tie game. LeBron drives, scores. Next possession, Giannis blocks Tatum. Fast break. Outlet to Luka. Giannis crowd erupts. Last 2 minutes defensive war. Boston can't buy a bucket. Luka hits a dagger three with 34 seconds left. Final score, Lakers 104, Celtics 98, confetti rains. LeBron, Luka, and Giannis embracing midcourt. A new dynasty is born. Once then yet, behind the glory, behind the rings and banners, this story isn't just about basketball. It's about a man who dared to break his own code. It's about a franchise that refused to settle. It's about fans hurt, hopeful, and hungry watching the impossible unfold. Because deep down, everyone's chasing something. A dream, a title, a reason. Giannis, he chased purpose, and he found it. Not in staying, but in risking everything to chase the one thing that matters most, greatness. No, and if you're listening right now, wondering if it's too late for your dream, if loyalty to your comfort zone is keeping you stuck, remember this: even the most loyal warrior must one day leave the village. To conquer the world, this was never just a trade. It was a transformation. And now the NBA will never be the same again. Here's a crucial insight for you. Diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks. With a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, these investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.